What's up, world? This is We Need a Fifth. This your man Mo. Got my man Hill on the line.
Yo, 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 yo.
Got my man P in the room. What's going on?
Yeah, what up, party people?
Fellas, it's been a week since we gave our NFL Super Bowl picks. You had a week to digest what you said on tape. A week to digest your pick and reconsider. 24 hours out. Who you got for the NFL Super Bowl? It's the Seattle Seahawks versus the New England Patriots. Sam Darnold versus Drake May. Who you got? P.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my pick. Yeah,
Seattle.
Seattle.
Hill?
I'm gonna stay with Seattle. Absolutely.
Okay, and I'm gonna be Mr. Contrary and pick New England.
Oh, shocker, shocker. We're shocked. We're shocked. We're shocked.
And that's part of that is for Seattle's benefit. You know, everybody starts saying you gonna win, you probably gonna lose. So hey, um, fellas, the NBA trade deadline just passed. A lot of trades went down. Let me ask y'all, who do y'all think won the trade deadline? If there were any winners out there, who do y'all think made the right moves and starting to move in the right direction?
For me, it's sneaky Indiana. I think
Mm,
That Zubac pickup. Of course, it's not going to pay any dividends this season, but next year, assuming Halliburton comes healthy, I like that Halliburton, Siakam, and
mm.
Zubac. I like
Yeah,
that move, low key
yeah,
move, but I
Yeah,
like
so
it.
do I. That was you stole my pick.
yeah. I like that move too. Um, let's say on the East Coast, Cavs made some major moves. Traded Darius Garland for James Harden. Um, also picked up Keon Ellis. Is that and Dennis Schroeder?
Mhm.
Um, so you give Donovan Mitchell facilitator a bigger guard to couple up with that can score, that can presumably stay healthy or at least healthier than Darius Garland was able to stay with the club. Um, you secure your guard backcourt as far as coming off the bench with Dennis Schroeder, and I believe Keon Ellis, um, if I'm not mistaken, is a pretty good defender. So, what do you think about the Cavs moves or the Cavs trade? Do you think that was a smart trade? You know, you giving up a 26-year-old guard for a 36-year-old guard.
It's the Cavs, bro. I mean, Harden and Spider should do damage regardless of who's playing with them, and they didn't give up their core, so I mean they should look towards being favorites, but they're Cleveland, so I don't know how to call that.
Some
I'm
people are
hoping
saying,
for the best because I want Harden to get some hardware.
"Hey, what are you thinking?"
Uh, despite the age gap, I think it was a good move because Garland just he can't stay healthy. Like he's just unfortunately he seems like he's one of those plays where you just can't depend on him to be available. And I think this is a win now move for Cleveland. Like I think they're trying to win the championship this year.
Hmm.
So or next year, I guess, if it doesn't work out. But obviously, you don't have that much longer. Um, so I think this puts them. I would say they're the third best team in the East.
And are they closer to competing for that championship than they were
Yeah,
2 weeks ago?
because they want the third. Put it this way, I don't think they were better than Boston before the trade. Now I think they're better than Boston. I
Mm.
would pick them in a series, put it that way.
Definitely.
Mm.
Let's talk about the other team on the other side of that trade, the Los Angeles Clippers. They gave up. They
Everybody.
trade.
Oh yeah,
Pocket
Yeah,
sale.
no, you can
what's
stop
going
right there,
on?
Mo. They gave up.
Is
My
that
man
it?
El Frank said, fuck it.
Yeah, they gave up. That's it.
Do you think they're gonna eventually have to move Kawhi, or you think he's gonna ride with them?
I don't think it matters.
Yeah, I don't even. Kawhi has value, right? He has value. What he should be
I
able to
mean,
pitch maybe a first rounder, right? Or a couple twos. Couple
yeah,
twos.
A
I
couple
think
twos.
he's averaging like 25, 26, somewhere around there.
Kawhi, though, he could average 25 points, minutes, or games. Yeah, so be careful with that guy.
Yeah, I don't. I think it's similar to Ja, where it's not really the
Mm.
talent, it's the availability. Like, why would I give up draft picks or whatever for someone I'm not even sure is going to play 50, 60 games?
Now, P, you mentioned Ja Morant, and I kind of want to talk about that situation in Memphis. They traded Jaren Jackson Jr. Um, and it seems by all indications they weren't able to find the trade that they like for John Morant. What are they doing over there in Memphis? And that's where I'm at. You know, I don't even know the question to ask about that situation because it feels like they're in a definite rebuild type of mode. And I would figure that, hey, since you're cleaning your house, you kind of just want to let them go and move on, you know. But it seems like they weren't able to get the deal that made them comfortable enough to let Ja go.
Uh, and I know this might sound like crazy, and I do have my crazy moments.
Mhm.
I don't know why they held on to, I don't care what the capital was, but again, I don't run a franchise, probably why I don't care. I would have got rid of John Morant and Giannis. Why are they gonna hold on to Giannis?
Well, Giannis, I think those are two different situations. I think John Morant, his value, his trade value is obviously plummeted, and it's not. And I don't think it's going to get anywhere without him getting on the court again and showing people that hey, he's at least a shadow of what he's presented in the past. With Giannis, I think it was a situation where hey, Milwaukee was like, we don't have Giannis beating down our door saying he wants to leave, and we're not going to give him up for anything less than a king's ransom. And if you don't have a king's ransom to offer, hey, we can sit on this. Now, my question with Milwaukee now is because you weren't able to move him and he's injured right now and sitting out and you're losing, do you sit him out for the rest of the year and try to chase one of those top five draft picks? And hey, have a top five draft pick in this draft and move and hope that hey, that increases your leverage as far as convincing Giannis, hey, we're moving in the right direction and we're getting pieces around you and stuff like that. Whereas with John Morant in Memphis, I think they have to play him. They have to get him on the court and remind the league of the type of player he has the potential to be.
Mm. I would let them both go.
Mm.
Yeah, to answer your question, I think Memphis is just a mid franchise being a mid franchise. Like it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm not expecting this. Was to me, it was never a at best it was a decent run organization, but this is a surprise. You had Ja, Brooks, Bain, and Jaren Jackson. You were a young upcoming team and you blew it up. They're dumb.
Mm.
Coach too, right?
Got rid of the coach.
Yeah.
So I don't. I think it's one of those teams. They're not really trying to win a championship.
Yeah, management get all they deserve, which
Yeah,
is a few $1 billion and
yeah,
a couple hundred million that they'll pilfer off every year from the fans. It's sad, sad.
yeah. Like we get on players for not competing. I think got to look at franchises that don't compete. I think the Memphis
N-
Grizzlies are one of those.
Now, on that note, uh, what about the other question? Like, hey, should Milwaukee sit Giannis for the rest of the year and try to put itself in a position to have a high draft pick, especially since people are saying this draft is so deep
Yeah,
in that lottery?
yeah. No, I think it depends on his health. Like if he's ready to go, I let him play because you're probably going to be a bad team anyway. Um, and just have so you can see how he plays with Kevin Porter Jr. and other players. You know what I mean? Just to almost like it's a tryout for the other guys to see how they play off of Giannis.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So but I wouldn't trade him unless he's just like I'm not going to play for you. Like I think he's a top three player in the league. I don't think you should ever trade a top three player in the league.
Mhm.
So I'll just play it out, see what your lottery picks are, and see if you can make some moves in the off season. But they definitely have to like try to win a championship next year. Like I think they're at that point with Giannis. He's like on the other side of 30 now. You don't have that much time.
Yeah. And I think, honestly, if I was management in Milwaukee, Giannis, you're not getting back on the court until you're 100% healthy. So if you have, uh, if you stump your toe and you have a cracked toenail, you're not playing. Yeah, I don't care what it is. If you sniffle in front of me, you're not playing. You, on that type of thing for this year, because they're losing anyway. And it's like even with him, I think they're a 500 team with him at this point in the season, and it's like, hey, he's out, and y'all gonna continue to lose with guys, you know, the guys you have. You might as well make sure that he's 100% healthy before you put him back out there. Other notable trades: Anthony Davis was traded to the Washington Wizards.
Still waiting for the
Uh,
notable move. Go ahead. Um, is that a notable trade though? Seriously?
At
I
this
mean,
point,
if Washington can get healthy, I
come
mean,
on,
if they can find the magic ointment to
man. But it depends
help.
on Magic.
Let's just
See,
say
you're
let's
telling
just
us
say
it
you give
depends
them
on Magic.
99%, right? Yeah, give them and give them NBA live rating, all of them 99%. What's Washington's roster?
You got
Oh,
Sar, you got
it's SAR,
AD.
it's SAR, AD, Trey
Trey.
Young, and I have no idea who else is there. No idea.
Uh,
Oh man.
if they get totally healthy, they'll be bad. That's what it'll be. So the fact that they're not, they'll be awful. Washington is where careers go to die. I think they always have been.
Oh man. Oh, oh. What about the other team on the other side of that trade? Dallas. I
Speaking of
think
where
they picked
careers
up
go to die,
Middleton and Caleb Martin. I believe they picked up in that trade. Um, Now if you get a healthy Kyrie with hey Middleton, Flag, Lively, Gafford, or PJ Washington, whatever mix in there. Y'all don't think
cheese fry.
that's a good?
Cheese fry. It's good. It's a good team.
Yeah, I think Lively's out for the year. Um, I don't know
Kyrie,
what
they should sit.
I don't. You might as well sit Kyrie. It's just a lost season. Just see what.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
and I give y'all that, and I give y'all that. Now, let's say coming into next season, their roster is healthy. Where do where we put this roster? That's a,
um with the rest of the
okay.
mediocre teams in the West. They're the Phoenix Suns. They're the Golden State Warriors. Be happy if you make the playoffs, I guess.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
What you think they're championship contenders?
I mean, Kyrie, Flag,
Okay.
Lively, Gafford,
Yeah, and
yeah,
in the spirit of what Paul says, so you don't
Middleton.
trade it. You don't trade a top three player, especially in their prime. I don't think that franchise is going to recover after Luca, and I like Kyrie.
Hmm.
That's just something they should have just never done.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Other notable trades. Kristaps Porzingis was traded to the Golden State Warriors.
I mean, he's a big pause. I mean, I don't know if it's the one they wanted, it's the one they got.
Yeah.
Um, Jonathan gets his chance to do what he thinks he can do now in Atlanta. So I'm just glad for him to be able to get on the court. That's it. Pretty much. I don't know if Porzingis will play for Golden State, um, but they're happy. My thing about Golden State is that they had some capital, and I guess being loyal to Jimmy Butler, I guess they promised that they would not trade him
Hmm.
while he was injured. So it's kind of weird about the loyalty to a player that's been with you for about a year and a half, and not Jonathan Kuminga. You actually got hardware with Jonathan Kuminga, so not to say he did it, but I mean,
Hmm.
He
Yeah.
contributed.
Yeah.
but that's
I,
done. That's done, Levy. And what do I know?
Oh yeah, he's
uh,
he's
uh,
think he's thinking it up, by the way.
Yeah,
Now, what do we think about what the Hawks are trying to do down there in Atlanta with the moves they made?
just a lot of athleticism and tall guards, tall threes. Um,
Can
Decent.
they?
I mean, it could be decent, be competitive.
Yeah, I think they're a superstar away. I think they have everything but the superstar. With all due respect to
Hmm.
Jalen Johnson, who's a good player, but
Hmm.
uh, you know, if I mean, and that's what I'm saying with the Giannis thing. It's hard to find one, but if you put a Giannis, a SGA, a Luca on that team, now we're talking.
Hmm.
Now let me play devil's advocate. Would Kawhi be that superstar for them to push them over the top, make them a contender in the East?
Yeah, but I just don't trust him being healthy. If
Hmm.
he's healthy, it's Toronto all over again.
Copy that. Um, Last one, and we talked about it a little bit. Jaron Jackson Jr. went to the Utah Jazz. Pretty formidable front line they developing in Utah. Marketing
Hmm.
Ace and Jaron Jackson.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Uh,
You say got
it-
somebody else too. Utah picked somebody else up as well.
Um, I'll give you Jaron Jackson and marketing. Um, Ace, I think the book is still out on him. This could be a Cam Reddish
okay.
situation. Like
Mm.
let's wait to see. No,
Mm.
let's see. It could be a Paul George situation. Like his, it's that
Yeah,
in flux to
he
me.
shows flashes.
Yeah, he has all the potential in the world, but so did Cam Reddish.
Mm. Okay. Let me know how you
But
really feel.
I don't think. Yeah, I think Utah's is. Let's just think. I don't think AJ has to go far once the draft process starts. I
Whoa.
don't
Yeah,
know how far
Okay.
I don't know how far BYU is from Utah, but the
yeah,
writing's on the wall.
I was thinking Peterson need to find out like the food compliments out there in Utah.
Well, seeing how the owner of Utah is one of BYU's biggest contributors, yeah,
Hmm.
We'll see how this plays out, right?
yeah, we'll see. I mean, if
Uh,
you believe in that whole lottery thing, like it's really like they
Right.
leave. I don't know if you believe they leave it a chance, but you
uh,
know, the Easter Bunny,
please.
Santa Claus, the NBA lottery. I know. Yeah.
Well, Pete, no, not you. You think the NBA lottery is rigged?
Uh-huh.
Not you,
We,
P.
we we went over this New Orleans thing, right? When Chris Paul left, AD goes there. When AD leaves, Zion goes there. We went over this already, right? Right? The kid from Akron, about 20 some odd years ago, Cleveland wins the lottery. That's pretty convenient, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, the fact that they were the worst team in the NBA, that kind of helped.
And that's the whole purpose of the lottery. That doesn't guarantee you the number one pick, right? I mean,
Yeah,
supposedly,
yeah.
allegedly. So yeah.
Wow. Oh man. Oh. Um. We want to talk about teams that are look like they're making a turn for the better or starting to be competitive. Um. The Charlotte Hornets. P, you put this out there. He asks whether they could be as competitive as, or are they making a similar turnaround as a team like the Detroit Pistons and Phoenix Suns more recently. Um, do you think this is real or is this fool's gold? It's just shiny object.
I mean, right now, I think it's real. Next week, it might be. I don't know. They're on the right. They're on the right trajectory. No, they have the longest winning streak in the NBA, current streak in the NBA right now.
Okay.
They they potentially might have Roy, but they're gonna give it to Cooper, right?
Yeah, come on,
Yeah.
come
Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
come on,
Yeah. Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
come
the
on.
how you.
kid shows flashes that he could be Larry
Nah.
Bird,
Right.
Nah.
He's this year's Glenn Robinson.
if not Austin Crochet.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Charlotte is at least finally playing up to their potential that they have, talent wise. Um, ugh, I don't like watching them. I never have liked watching Charlotte play, but no, kudos to them. When it's just, I don't know. It's just it's tough to watch, and it's like I would love to see LaMelo. I don't like watching Charlotte.
Yeah. You
Put it
know
that
what?
way. I don't
I,
like
I,
watching it.
I, I'm
I
a,
don't
I'm a
I,
watch it.
retract. I'm gonna retract my statement. They're not good on defense. I don't think they'll make that jump. I don't think they can sustain because I don't think like Lamelo's not a good defender. Canopo's not a good defender. I didn't see enough of Brandon Miller, but But I think
They can score.
they've drafted well. They've drafted
Yeah,
well.
yeah, they can score.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I don't believe them at all for all the reasons you just listed, P. They don't play defense at all. What you call it? I think they gotten hot. They've been able to score, but I think this is fool's gold.
Okay.
And
I mean, that's fair, but
I
I
don't
mean,
know if
I'm like
it's
that. I've reached it. I'm that 50-year-old guy, and I'm sorry to age us,
mhm.
but I watch Sean. And it's like I want to watch basketball, and then I blame it on LaMelo, and it's not fair. He's having fun. He's doing good, but I feel like I'm in a Washington Generals game, and I
Mm.
know he's playing
yeah,
his heart out and playing well, and it's translating into wins. So regardless how it's done, I should enjoy it.
if hot sauce made the league,
He's better because Hot
No,
Sauce didn't
that's
make the league.
yeah.
yeah,
The fact that he's an NBA player means he's better than hot sauce.
yeah, but
I mean,
might as well. He's the equivalent. That's his comp
no,
right,
no,
right
no,
about
no,
now.
no, 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 no,
Yeah.
no,
I,
no,
I,
no, no. Like
I gotta see him compete,
who?
Lamelo.
Or the
Oh,
past seven
Mo,
games, the past seven games, he's been competing. The past 7 games, he's been competing, and they've been winning. So
Mo, I have a question with legality when you talk about anyone from that league. It's just like legal basketball moves aren't done in that league. At least LaMelo does things that are legal to basketball. They're not comparable by any means.
Yeah. Uh,
I
so,
have again.
so,
We will not be getting the N1
so
sponsorship on this show if it's up to me. Sorry.
but that's his equivalent to me right now. Like, he's a lot of flash, and I don't get a lot of meat on those bones. Pause.
I get
You know what I
Mo.
mean? And
Mo.
it's like,
I've
hey,
never saw LaMelo put the ball under his shirt and bang it and let it go around. Not one time. That is a staple for Hot Sauce.
he would, he would.
Right? I've never seen him hold the ball in his hand like the Statue of Liberty, do a shimmy, and then put it back on the floor and pick it back up and do another shimmy. You can't do that. So no, there's nothing. No, no, not at all. But again, to be fair though, I do feel like I'm in a Generals game though.
Oh man. Um, hey, we talk about young players. You talked about how
mhm.
Charlotte drafts.
Mhm.
Um, let's talk about who do we think is going to be the number one draft pick coming up in this upcoming draft? It's a deep field. A lot of talented players out in college. Um, who do you guys think is going to be the number one pick?
Probably Kobe,
Kobe.
the re Kobe Bryant, the reincarnation of Kobe Bryant, Mr. Peterson from Kansas.
Oh, Mr. Peterson. What's his first name?
You got me.
Oh, Darren.
There you go,
Darren
P.
Yeah.
Darren Peterson. Okay. P, who you got for number one?
See who I think should go or who should go. It's still fluid to me. I so far I think the Bonsa might be the best prospect,
Hmm.
but Wilson from UNC is climbing the charts. Like I like his game, and I think his game really transfers to the NBA. Peterson, I'm not. I don't. I, this looks like this is like Glass family before he even gets there.
Hmm.
Give me Peterson.
Yeah.
Give
Yeah,
me
Uh,
I would take the Bonds and Wilson just because I think that I think it's close, but just the fact both of availability, Peterson scares me.
yeah.
He scares me.
Um, I think P, I'm probably more in line with you. The Bonsa. and probably the young man from UNC.
Mhm.
Um, Peterson, I haven't seen enough of him to be honest. And the one game I did see him, he had a good first half, but got injured and couldn't complete the game. So I don't know. He might be glass, and he was coming off an injury prior to that. So he might be a new member of the Glass family, but we don't know. We don't, and I
Do
don't
that.
wish that on him and whatnot. So I
Mark my
need to
words
see
with
more.
Caleb Granger.
I was thinking dark skin Jermaine. I see Jermaine O'Neal. I see Jermaine.
Mark my words with Caleb Granger. Don't jump on that, but I'll leave that alone. I mean, the exciting dunks in UFC, I've seen a lot of them over the time. This guy, Daniel Granger, written all over him. Stay away from that.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fair. It's a possibility. It's a possibility.
Well, a lot of people say that this upcoming draft is going to be the deepest draft that we've seen in a while, or one of the more talented drafts we've seen in a while. Got us thinking, who are the top five all-time NBA draft classes? Um, I know you got a little list in your head about this. Who are your top five?
Uh, Top five.
Oh, yeah,
Those were
top
to
five.
me.
And it doesn't have to be in order. It could just be, hey, these would be in your top five.
Well, to me, it's three. Then it's everyone else. But
Okay.
I'll count it down. Uh, Damn it. Was Scotty, David Robinson, Reggie Miller? Is that 87? All right. Anyway, I go. Uh, I'm gonna go 2000. I'm gonna go with a sleeper. I'm gonna go 2009. Blake
Mm,
Griffin, Steph Curry, and
Steph
James
Curry.
Harden. Yeah.
Okay.
okay.
Another sleep. I'm gonna go four for the youngins. I'm gonna go to 2018. Gives me Luca, SGA, Trey Young, and Jaren Jackson Jr.
Ugh.
Now we get to the real list. 2003, I think it's the third
No,
best.
come on. Please, can we stop with that
Um,
'03 stuff, please? I'm done with '03. Jesus.
LeBron, Wade, and Melo, and
I'm good
Bosh.
on that. Miss me with that three. I'm good on that. Ugh.
LeBron, Melo, Bosh, and D Wade. I think that's a pretty good draft, bro.
Yeah, yeah, pretty good.
I don't.
Um,
All right, go ahead.
Pretty good.
Number two, I'm gonna go 96 with Kobe Iverson.
Of course. Yes. Yes.
Honestly, Paul,
Ray Allen.
it's the deepest draft. Ray Allen,
Yes.
Mm.
Asia,
Sharif Abdul Rahim.
Camby, Jermaine O'Neal. It's the deepest draft.
Yes, correct.
Like so. If you want to argue one, cool. Well, actually, not cool because you would be
Steve
wrong.
Nash.
Steve Nash. Yeah. So I think that's two. But 184.
Mm.
Top
You like
five.
Stockton that much?
I don't even count him
You like Stockton that
because
much?
in the top five, you got Jordan, Barkley, and Dream. So if you had a top five pick, you had a chance to get
Change your franchise.
three different chances to get an MVP, not an All Star, an MVP in the top
Mm.
five. I think that's the best
Yeah.
draft ever.
And back-to-back finals appearance, right? Little Johnny Stock.
Oh yeah, he was in it too. You know,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, those that's my five.
Hill, what's your five?
All right, give me 1960. Give me that.
Jeez.
Okay.
That's Jerry West and Big O. Done.
Oh,
Enough. Done.
okay.
Done deal. Done deal. Done
Can't
Okay.
deal.
argue that. All right.
Um, Number four, I'll be fair. Give me '03. I'm not gonna hold you.
Okay, okay.
I'm not gonna hold you. Give me '03. I kill him. I give me '03. Give me '03. Number three. Uh, Give me Bibby Rashad Lewis Dirt.
Oh,
Well,
98.
you,
Give
not
me
yet.
98.
oh,
Give me
oh,
98. Give me 98.
okay. Oh,
Um, Number two, give me, of course, stop playing with me. 1984. 1984. And number one, come on, come on, come on, come on,
I had a
come on,
feeling.
come on, come on. I always said this. Deepest, best. I don't care how you look at it. AI, Kobe, everybody go home. It's a long jump from. All right, listen, and Dream is wonderful, but it's a long jump from Jordan. Give me AI, Kobe. I'm fine with that.
all right.
Yo,
Wow.
Owen West should be up there higher, bro. I'm telling you.
Who?
Owen West, 1960s.
No.
That's good.
That's actually you brought some credibility to the list. That was we covered the totality of NBA history. Hey there, yeah.
Uh,
I'm not going to argue that ever.
You had Dirk Nowitzki. Yeah, my man Dirk
Oh,
from Shaw. You
Dirk, I
good
will
on that?
argue. Dirk, I will argue.
uh,
West and Big O, I'll never argue.
my top five. Five. I'm gonna go 1970. 1970 draft class has the most Hall of Famers of all time, with 8 Hall of Famers.
Name him.
Lanier was
Uh-huh.
the number one draft pick on that one. Um,
Who,
which
the-
we call it.
who else was in that class, though? Who else was in that class?
uh, uh,
Go.
Honestly, I had to look it up. I had to look it up.
P, that's not a good one, P, right? Like, listen, we're not talking Jerry West Big O with that, right? Come on.
No, hey, Bob Lanier, he's a
Bob,
Hall
yeah,
of Famer.
yeah, okay.
All right, number four for me is 1969 draft class. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was in that draft class. Sorry.
Probably
Um,
was that draft class.
Sounds like it.
Number three for me is 2003. LeBron James, D Wade, Melo. Number two is 96
Has to be.
with Kobe. And number one is 84. Mike.
I mean, you can't. No one should really be arguing '84 to be fair, though. I mean, I joke around it. We talking about Dream, Jordan, Barkley, and even if you don't like him, Stockton, like his hands down the best draft class to do it.
And,
Um,
and, and just to let
eight.
you guys know, 84 had the second most Hall of Famers, 6, and 96 has the third most Hall of Famers with 5 so far.
What do you think about Duncan's, Billup, and T Mac? No, thank you.
Nah.
Nah, I'm good.
Um, Ewan, Malone, Mullen.
I'm good.
That's
Oh,
pretty.
that's not
I'm
bad.
good. I'm good.
Actually,
Bunch of losers.
that that's
Huh?
Ewing,
I'll put them.
Malone, Mullen.
All right, put it. I would
How
take
many
them. I
chips they
would
got
take the
all
Dirk
together?
thing out. I would take Dirk thing out and put that back. I would change that for Ewing.
Yeah,
Ewing,
I'm gonna
Malone,
put
Mullen. How
Oscar
many
and Jerry.
chips they got together?
Put Oscar and Jerry ahead of them, but yeah, they would be there.
How many chips they got, P? How many chips they got? All three of them combined together.
None.
Okay,
But
thank you. I'm
I don't
good.
have them. I mean, I don't have them over like '03, '96, '84. I got them like four.
Dirk, Pierce, Spence.
Mm,
It's not bad, right?
Dirk, Pierce,
At least
Vince,
they got
It's
Ewan,
not
something.
bad.
Mullen, Malone. To me,
I mean,
that's
you got at least 2 championships with one group.
yeah. But I
And
mean,
argue,
to me, Vince is like he brings them down. So I don't. I don't think that
Are
makes
you?
sense. Nah,
And
yeah,
are
I don't look at him like that. I just don't. I know how people look at him. I don't see Vince like that. Like I think he had a good career.
uh,
Hey guys, hit us up on social media. Let us know who you guys think had the best draft class, NBA draft class of all time. Hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification button so you know when the next video is coming out. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen to your podcasts. And you can hit us up directly at WeNeeda5th at gmail.com.
Mike Bibby
Fellas,
was in that class too.
which one?
Mhm.
Vince Dirt.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Mike
Um,
Bibby wasn't good now. Okay,
no,
okay.
I'm saying, like, with the weight of the players that we named in other classes, really? You know what I mean? Yeah, all right. Okay. Um, what's on the radar, fellas?
Um, uh, I don't know. More basketball. I like college basketball. Like March is around the corner. I'm starting to check in, see who's who, what's what. So Arizona still undefeated. Big 12 is good. Like Arizona, Houston, BYU. I'm missing somebody else, but like Big 12 is really good this year. So yeah, just college basketball. I'm really about to tune in and get ready for March. It's on my radar.
Yo, what's on your radar, bro?
I'm gonna shock you, Mo. Just randomly last night, I turned on. I was watching highlights from LSU and Texas,
Uh-oh.
and
Uh-oh.
Texas has talent, my guy.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
it's kind of leaning towards maybe my pick for the to win the chip. I mean, I watched South Carolina play as well last
Hmm.
night. They were pretty exciting, but ball wise, I'm like, man, they have some really good players on Texas. Another thing is, I'm hearing some friction from to staying on the female tip from some friction from the USC versus Juju camp. I guess they're
Hmm.
going through some issues, so it's just keeping an eye on that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I know this. If USC knows like I know, whatever issues they have with Juju, they need to work it out. You don't want to let that young woman lead the stable. No, no, no. Um, what's on my radar? Uh, I think I'm with P. College basketball, trying to catch up with college basketball. See where that's going. Um, check in on Unrivaled and still waiting on to hear about what's happening with the WNBA CBA. So
When do their
that
leagues start up? Summer?
believe so. June, June, July.
So they have time.
Yeah, it's still time, but they need to get it done though. Um, hey, to all our fifths out there, stay safe and peace.
Peace.
Peace.